Hello guys, my name is Philip Zazomaro David. I'm the creative director of Yanga Tribe, and I'm going to be taking us through a course today on taking proper measurements. So like I always say, measurement is in different ways, and I want to break down measurement into four. We have measurement by length, measurement by circumference, measurements, half measurement, and full measurement. So if you look at the board now, we have types of measurement. We have measurement by length, measurement by circumference, half measurement, and full measurement. So the way the human body is designed, we have an imaginary line crossing our body from the head to the toe. This separates our body into two, which is this imaginary line is called center front. In fashion illustration, that is what it's called, but in pattern drafting we use it as part of our creating of our pieces. Then we also have an imaginary line crossing our body from the head to the toe at the back. It's called center back. So we have center front and center back. And in fashion designing, the art of creating clothing or garment construction is able to transform a two-dimensional piece, which is your fabric which you get in the market, into three-dimensional piece, which is an outfit someone can wear. So you're going to, the engineering is transforming this plain piece into a hole where someone can actually enter. So in that way, we design it into from 2D to 3D. So every measurement that we're going to be taking on measurement by circumference, we're going to be dividing by 4. And the reason why is center front and center back divides our body into 2 at the front and into 2 at the back, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So follow me through this journey. Our first measurement we're going to be dealing with is measurement by length. So in measurement by length, there are those measurements that cut across your body from your head to your toe. So we have your upper bust point, your bust point, your lower bust point, your half length, your hip depth, your knee length, and your full length. So what you have here now is all the measurements by length. I wrote them in blue, so you can see your upper bust point is from your nape to where your bust starts. Okay, so I'll be using this term interchangeably. I'll be using bust and chest. It means bust is for ladies and chest is for guys. So the same measurement for guys you can use for ladies is called a concise measurement. So I'm going to be taking all the measurement from up to down. So this is your nape. Your nape is the fullest part of your neck, where your neck joins to your shoulder. And so when we take our measurement by length, we take our measurement from the nape. So your upper bust point is from your nape to where your bust starts, and in this case it is 7 inches. The next measurement by length is your bust point. Your bust point is from your nape to the fullest part of your bust. In local terms, it's easier to just say your nipple point. That's where your bust is usually the fullest. So from your nape to your bust point is the fullest part of your bust. Then our next measurement by length here is lower bust point. Your lower bust point is from your nape to where your bust stops, right? So we have next is half length. Your half length is from your nape down to your navel, then 2 inches up. So your navel point, if you want to get your half length, you take your nape to your navel point. Then you, in this case now, it is 18. So for this mannequin, we have 18 inches. So we'll go 1, 17, 1, 18, and 16. So for this mannequin now, the half length is 16 inches. So this, like I said, I'm not your regular designer. I'm a creative director, so I kind of know every bit of creating pieces to post-production. So one thing I've noticed is, for guys mostly, we put our trousers here, which is our waist, not here. For ladies, they use their half length as their waist, but for guys, we use our lower waist. So I not get this from any fashion book. I actually did this based on research and based on experience. So I decided to add lower waist point. So when taking your measurement, you can actually measure, if you want to make a jumpsuit, you can actually measure the lower waist points where people put their trousers, especially for guys. So we have our lower waist point, then we have our hip depth. Your hip depth is the fullest part of your hip. From your nape to the fullest part of your hip is called your hip depth. So that's the next measurement by length. And next measurement by length is our knee length. Our knee length is from your nape to where your knee flexes. So that becomes your knee length. Next measurement is your full length. Your full length is from your nape to where you want your garment to stop. For ladies, you can have full length at your ankle point. Then for for ladies also, those people that like gown, flowing gown, you have to take it to the floor. So in this case, you have to ask the person to, go up like this and stand on their toes, so as if they are wearing heels. The reason, if you take a measurement and stop it here, and the person did not raise up their heels, when making the garment, when they wear heels, the dress is going